Hey everybody, happy Monday. It is August 4th, and I am here to give you some guidance for your week ahead. I am Allison. I am an intuitive reader, a healer, and a spiritual mentor, helping others connect back to their soul and to their soul gifts and connect to their intuition and do what I do, because we all can do what I do, and it's amazing and it's fun, and it's just so empowering. So that is me. That is what I do. I also have a podcast that I co-host with Mandy, and it is called the Soul Star Podcast. So if you're kind of like, oh my gosh, you find yourself on this journey and you're wanting to know more, it is all about the spiritual journey and talking about all of the things and just really helping to help educate others on the woo-woo. All right, so this week, we actually have the 8-8 portal, so the Lionsgate portal. So I just wanted to mention it briefly with that. So, whatever you believe in or follow, but some people on the Lionsgate portal, the 8-8 portal, will, meditate or journal and use this to manifest or put out intentions for what you want to bring in. The portal is said to have this energy to kind of help catapult these intentions, these manifestations. 8-8, like the number 8 is really associated with abundance and infinity and all of that. So, just something to think about on Friday if you are, wanting to manifest some stuff, call some stuff in, to kind of think what spiritual practices that you want to do. And I will be doing some calling in, maybe going to the beach, grounding, and doing some journaling, which I don't do that often, to bring in some, things, intentions. All right, so for this week's card reading, I got 2 messages. I connected before I came on here, pulled forward the energies of each group that would pick message number 1 or message number 2, felt into the energy, and then I pulled some cards on that. So your job is to, just take a few deep breaths and figure out which message is calling you, message 1 or message 2, or maybe both, but just allow that information to intuitively come in. I will show you that the 2 cards that I picked for message 1 are these, and then these are for message 2, if that makes any difference on what you are feeling in regards to leaning towards. All right, so for message number 1, I was really getting this. Oh, I guess I should show you the cards. So I got Guardians of the Land, Protection, and then Starry Night, Acceptance. So the message that came through was I felt like I kind of felt like maybe you were being cracked open, or you've kind of maybe been cracked open, or maybe on a journey of kind of like feeling like things are, possibly like blowing up in your world, or getting uncomfortable, or you're not feeling settled. And I could just kind of see like this fire all around and just like cracking and stuff. So like that feeling of like, oh my God, my world's blowing up, or, nothing makes sense, or I have no direction and I feel really unstable, or whatever it is. And the message that, your guides are bringing forward is to remind you that you are protected. That you are always protected, that they are with you, they are walking beside you. Even if you don't feel them or feel the presence, you are being guided and protected. And to, I think and part of it is to, like, they're wanting to say that, trust in that. You may not feel it, see it, sense it. And that is the truest form of trust, is when you can trust anyways, and move into that place of surrender, of acceptance of, life may not be unfolding the way you planned or wanted or could foresee. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing, and that trusting in this guidance, whether you have felt the guidance there before and don't now, or maybe have never felt it, it's trusting in their presence and their guidance, and that they see the higher picture and they can see what is needing to kind of transpire, and trusting that what is meant for you will you'll never miss, you'll come to you, and what's not meant for you will go away, whether you want to hold on to that tight and fighting, or whether you want to surrender into that and trust that where you're meant to go, you're going to go. So I think it's just more of definitely a message of reassurance that you are on the right path. It may not feel like you're on the right path, but your guides are saying you are on the right path. They are with you, they are guiding you, and just to kind of surrender into this, move from acceptance, and it will pass faster and easier, and the light at the end of that tunnel will present itself sooner than later, if you're able to kind of surrender and let go. All right, so message number 2. So Falling Angel is the 1 card, and Woodwives, Adaptability. So the message, I instantly, when I connected to this group, this message, I felt that I was brought up higher. I was brought to, the top of a mountain, looking down atop the trees, looking down over the city, over the land, and instantly felt this need that you're being asked to take a higher perspective. So whatever you are maybe moving through right now, you're being asked to take a step back and take a higher perspective, and step back into maybe your spiritual beliefs. Maybe you've kind of stepped off path, or have we I kind of talk about raising your vibration and living authentically and all these things, and some of us, like even myself, will be really good at it for a period of time, and then stuff just happens and we start to lose this, or we start to kind of fall off, or we forget. And this is where it's kind of like, this reminder or this nudge to, take a step back, step up, and have this higher perspective, move into that part of you that isn't in the trenches and feeling all the things, and view whatever you are walking through from this higher perspective. Let me just see what else. And, and it feels like, and I guess they're also saying to be open to different opportunities, or pathways that maybe you didn't consider before, or you've maybe have shut down as nope, never gonna do that, not gonna do that. And they're kind of saying maybe open up your perspective a bit more, and just don't be so indefinite on certain aspects. So if there is something that you're nope, I don't want to hear about it, forget it. It's just kind of again, taking that higher perspective and taking a step back and opening yourself up to, be adaptable, to maybe look at it in a different way, and maybe it is for you. So it's just a change of perspective. Yeah. Change of perspective. So that's what you're being called to for this week. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. That'd be wonderful. And I would love to hear what you are planning for the 8/8 portal, if anything. And I hope you have a great rest of your week.